This is All India Radio. The news read by Pradeep Kumar. The visiting King of Spain, Juan Carlos I, was accorded a ceremonial reception at the forecourts of Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning. The King, who is on a 4-day state visit to India, also paid tributes at Rajghat, the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. Later in the day, King Juan Carlos I, who is accompanied by a high-level ministerial and business delegation, will hold talks with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh at Hyderabad House. The two countries are also expected to sign key agreements for increased bilateral cooperation in areas of mutual need and expertise. Mutually beneficial opportunities for investments by Spanish companies in India and vice versa exist in a number of sectors such as infrastructure, transport, energy, defense, IT and tourism. The royal family of Spain shares a strong and abiding interest in India. During his stay in New Delhi, the visiting dignitary will also hold talks with President Pranab Mukherjee, Vice President Hamid Ansari, UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna, and Leader of the Opposition in the Lok Sabha Sushma Swaraj. President Pranab Mukherjee will also host a banquet in the honour of the visiting dignitary before he departs for his home country. King Juan Carlos I had reached New Delhi last night after having arrived in Mumbai on Wednesday. In Assam, curfew has been relaxed for 7 hours from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today at police station area in Dhubri district. But a strict vigil is being maintained by security forces. Speaking to AIR Guwahati correspondent, State Home Secretary G.D. Tripathi said that 2 columns of the army have been deployed at Dhubri and Gauripur area and they are staging flag marches. Additional police and paramilitary personnel have also been deployed to maintain law and order. Security forces had arrested 8 miscreants last night in connection with 3 incidents of stabbing and violence. The Assam government has urged all sections of people to maintain peace and harmony. The district administration had clamped a curfew yesterday after a tussle broke out during the Durga idol immersion. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs CCEA has cleared a proposal of 3,150 crore rupees package for development of backward regions of Bihar, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. It approved continuing the state component under the Backward Regions Grant Fund in Bihar with an allocation of 1,500 crore rupees in 2012-13. It also gave its nod for continuing with a special plan for the Kalahandi, Bolangir, Koraput districts in Odisha with an allocation of 250 crore rupees. The CCEA approved the continuation of additional central assistance of 1,400 crore rupees for drought mitigation efforts in the Bundelkhand region of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh for the current financial year. The Cabinet Committee on Security has approved a 1,200 crore rupee proposal for procuring 10,000 anti-tank guided missiles Konkurs M from Russia for the army. The disgraced Chinese politician Bo Xilai has been expelled from the National People's Congress. The move means he has lost his legal immunity and can now face criminal prosecution. A former Politburo member, Bo Xilai, was expelled from the ruling Congress party last month after being accused of abuse of power and corruption. Mr. Bo's expulsion comes days before a Congress that will unveil a new generation of Chinese leaders. The U.S. President Barack Obama has cast his vote ahead of next month's presidential election in his hometown of Chicago. He is the first U.S. president to vote early in person. The election is to be held on November the 6th, but many Americans are choosing to cast their vote ballots in advance. Mr. Obama said he wanted people to see the efficiency of the early voting system. Millions of faithfuls will be heading from Muzdalifah between Arafat and Mina to Jamarat Bridge between Mina and Mecca. Hajj pilgrims will perform the symbolic ritual of stoning the devil at the 3 pillars at the Jamarat Bridge in Mina today. The Saudi authorities have made arrangements to ensure there is no congestion at the site of the stone throwing. They said that around 3.4 million Muslims from more than 300 countries, including more than 1.25 lakh Indians, were performing Hajj this year. And that's the end of this news bulletin.